Well, I've just had a little saunter down on the bottom garden and I'm just looking at the bloody height of some of this rice. 2 or 3 weeks ago they were crying out for water like, but we've had quite a deluge of water, to tell you the truth, and by God has it come on. But let's have a look down here, because I don't know what the bloody hell we're gonna do with this. Obviously we did have plans for it, but with my bloody mishap, then Mem just hasn't had time like. But you can see plenty of water in now, but by God, look at the bloody vegetation. So me and Mem had a bit chat about it, and I think the best thing to do is, for now, just leave it. And then when it gets into bloody hot season next year, obviously gonna be March, April, and the water level's gonna go right down again. So what we're suggesting doing, we'll get a big macro in, and we're going to extend up there a little bit by about 40 foot. Same width, but 40 foot. We can't go this way, obviously, but going 40 foot that way, what we'll do, we'll get him to just dig all this bloody lot out, bottom it. I know it's gonna be a muddy hard mess like, but like every bug else's bloody pool and that over here, it's all just like mud, which really is a shame really, because there's a bit of clarity in that water like, but just too much bloody vegetation, and I certainly ain't getting in that, because on occasions I've had a bit rake out. I've pulled a few snakes out, water snakes like, well, presumably bloody harmless like, but so all dogs have come down. It's bloody hot actually. I think it's about 36, and yet still water flowing. But of course it is wet season, isn't it? So we've got a steady stream of water coming through the creek, and this pool here, there'll be a canny few fish in there, no doubt. But over the other side there, where Mem's government plants are, it's starting to recede like, so obviously with this hot weather it's evaporating. But we're not out of bloody wet season yet. One or two things I can see down there that's been pushed down through the force of the water. But anyway, they'll come down, let them have 10 minutes. I'm going to get my old hammock out, and I'm going to put my feet up. Give it 15, 20 minutes in the old hammock, and then I saunter back up. Give them a bit of time to do a bit of foraging like. They do like it. But as I say on a previous vlog, they like to be up by the house. Wherever we are, they are. If Mem's over there, they congregate round that gate and they just sit there. Very clear day, very A lot of clarity in the visual landscape. So I'll give it a couple of days and we'll have the drone up again. I've got a couple of places I want to go to, but daughter's arriving to Monday. So, and then of course I've got to go to bloody immigration Tuesday to show them my bank book, that it's still got the money still in it after a month. So you know what that's all about, don't you? Agents, people, farangs borrowing money off these bloody agents. Personally, my views are, if you haven't got the money, if you haven't got money to stop in the bank for a year, you shouldn't be here. You know, but hey, I bet these agents have got armour and like. Good, taking advantage of people, just charging them extortionate rates. But there you go. But you've always got chances in the world, you know. The old big trees looking well like. Few curled up leaves like, but she's in full green bloom like, leaf wise. Right, Michael's gonna have a sit down. Well, Michael in his hammock. There's Butter relaxing in the shade. There's Minnie sniffing about, see what she can find. And you don't get dizzy watching this. He's down here somewhere behind us. Now, Minnie. Butter and Minnie had a little bit of a battle earlier on, like. Well, Butter doing the battling, Minnie just lies down and tacks it. Aye, warm day. Nice sort of breeze blowing though. So in the morning, up early, get these fed and off to meet the girls. Old bread having a bit scrap there. When you think back, if you go back and look at some of the previous earlier vlogs that we started down this area, you'll notice there's an awful lot of bloody vegetation that's disappeared. A lot of them banana trees that were over there and along this side, gone. But plans afoot. But and then we're busy at the moment negotiating terms and conditions with Dee and Da, the neighbours, to get an extension put on the back of the house, just like a lean-to. just for the washing machine and bit of preparation, outside preparation, typical Thai kitchen thing like. But no rush. More kennels planned. Don't know, got a proper carport to put up. Extension on the back of the house. More kennels. A lot of work to go on down here eventually. This shed needs to be sorted out. Roof's alright. Just a cracked timber there, so and the wood's alright here. I'll just get a bit of termite stuff like creosote and then build these walls up, and then we'll just wait and see. Obviously what I was stating previously about a macro coming in and digging these sides out, what worries me is we'll not get a big macro in because of the standing over there. So, but he'll need a bit of a reach. But I'm sure the drivers are professional enough. They'll know what to do, what's required. And then there was a fence going to go across there where the existing posts are, and fence this off for geese and chickens and that like, but it'll have to wait till we sort this macro out. Oh, lots to do, lots planned. Take your time. I've got to get myself sorted out a bit medical wise. We're being laid about a bit. Blood pressure's not brilliant, it's not bad, but it's up. Obviously we're not working. It makes a huge difference when you're just laid about doing that. You know, you got to keep yourself occupied, or it can be quite a boring existence. And I think one or two followers have stated about these bar boys and people who just got nothing to do. But you know what you're going to do in the UK if you're retired. But keeping active, keeping yourself busy, and of course we've certainly got the land and everything to keep us busy. Over there, that's all to sort out. Like we got all this fencing done down here, it's all to do over the other side there. So, and of course a lot more plants than that to go in. There's the old bridge to still go across there. So, not as though we haven't got now to do. But the problem is, like a few more, you don't want to be bringing money over here at the present time. You'll lose a bloody fortune. So, we're just going to have to ride it out and see how this plays out. Thai baht very high, very high. Which for property process like it's made us a canny few bob like if we decided to sell like, but that's not the plan at the moment. But you never know what'll happen, do you? Expect the unexpected, as they say. But moving to Thailand, you've got to have something to do. You've got to keep yourself occupied. If you do, it's going to help you health-wise. Have a bit more of a healthy way of living. Food-wise, not a great lover of Thai food. Not what they eat here in these rural bloody places. I'm not into devouring intestines and bloody tripe and that. I remember my father gave us some tripe years ago, and he boiled it in milk with onions. Wasn't too bad, I remember, but I wasn't too keen on raw tripe with vinegar, salt and vinegar on, and pepper. That was a funny old experience. I don't know why my father got into that. Come from a silver spoon family, so, but there you are. Strange old thing, isn't it, life? But the best thing I find here, if you're pushing numbers like me, you know, I've got a couple of years before I'm 70, like, but do a bit, have a rest. There's Vinny having a kip. It's nice just sat there, laid here in the bunk, in the hammock, watching the dogs have a bit rummage about, like. Passes the time of day now. So food wise, well, I suppose really we're like a lot of farangs over here, except for bar one or two. It's the big sea. Well, it is with us living in this rural community. But even down at the condo, Big C seems to be the most popular place we'll go to. But in these big places, much more selection. But not cheap. Not cheap when you consider 10 years ago we were getting 73 baht to the pound. And now we're down to 37. That's a hell of a bloody drop. Right, I'm going to stop bloody wowling on, and I'll close this down.